Hello. Today I want to talk about authenticity and how that plays into social media. This actually came up, as all the best ideas do, when I was bleaching my hair, because I was like, ooh, this makes me think about being authentic. Because this isn't natural. I have outed myself. What I want to talk about with regards to authenticity is how it's sort of popular at the moment, and how the popularity has sort of taken away from the core understanding of what it means. So to me, authenticity is literally just not putting on what I tend to call your social media telephone voice. It is not pretending to be a certain kind of person because you think that person is more professional or is going to come across better or will sell more things. It's just embracing who you are and being that, whatever that may be. So something that came up in the Out of the Jungle course that I ran, I'm still running technically, was the idea of authenticity in scheduling. Because there are some people who think that if you schedule content, it is inherently inauthentic. And I absolutely disagree. For me, if you write authentic content now, and you schedule it, and it goes out in 3 months, it's still authentic content. It's still you. You don't have to post it right now for it to be authentic. As long as when you write it, you mean it, it's coming from the heart, it's honest, that is what is authentic. It doesn't have to be what's going on right now. And that kind of ties into something else that I wanted to cover, was the idea that to be authentic, you have to share everything. You don't. You can be authentic and not tell everybody on your work social media what you do in your free time, or that you have pets, or about your relationships, or about your spirituality, or whatever. You get to choose how much you share. And it is not inauthentic to keep stuff private and to keep stuff back from that. You are allowed to separate your work life and your professional life and your personal life. Like, you don't have to share that. So you choose. I share a lot of sort of doggy content because I love my doggies. And cat. Yeah, we love the cat mostly. I talk quite a bit about being queer. I talk about my spirituality. But there are things that I don't talk about. And there are things that I talk about to a degree, like my mental illness. I mention on my work socials that I have a mental illness, that I have BPD. And occasionally I mention how it affects me, but I don't post about how I'm feeling in the middle of a breakdown. Because it's not relevant, mostly. So you get to decide what you feel comfortable with. And I would suggest that you sit down and have a think before you sort of go down the rabbit hole of posting on social media, because it's really easy to get caught up and see, like, everybody else is sharing, they're like, Christmas is coming up, right? Thanksgiving, whatever, their festive season. And there's going to be a lot of people, including on their work accounts, who are sharing their festive meals, seeing friends and family, what they're doing, gifts they've got, whatever. You don't have to share that. But it is really important that you decide in advance if you're okay with that. Because once all those posts start flooding in and your feed is just like, wow, everybody's having this amazing time. Look at the engagement on these posts. I want some of that. It's really easy to just go, oh, well, I'll post it. I'll share some of that. And you don't really want to. So it is sensible to have a think what you feel comfortable sharing and decide on your own boundaries in advance. So they are my thoughts on authenticity. I would love to know what you think, and also whether you have set boundaries and whether you've sort of consciously thought out those boundaries as to what you post on your work socials and what you save for personal, or just don't post at all. Because I'm really interested to see sort of how people, and if people, differentiate those things. So I will see you tomorrow. Actually, I probably won't see you tomorrow. Look, it's Sunday, okay? We can Vlogtober and still have a weekend off.